What if love isn't just a feeling? What if it's not chemistry or coincidence, not even fate? What if love is the local experience of something much larger, a moment of alignment in a universe that is itself conscious? Love may be more than human emotion, more than poetic fodder. It might be a resonance between two minds filtered through our biology, but rooted in the deep structure of reality itself. And understanding this could change the way you see your relationships, memory, even your own soul. This is God in the Machine, where science meets spirit, where philosophy meets code, and where maybe, just maybe, we uncover the architecture of reality itself. Let me tell you a story. I met my wife at a party, just a regular gathering of friends. But when I saw her across the room, something happened. It was connection. Something in me said, "You already know her." We started dating, and within a week, I was confused by the level of my feelings. 3 weeks later, I told her I loved her. The first woman I ever said that to. 30 years have passed since then, and we are still madly in love. True soulmates in every way. And while that alone is hard to reconcile, here's the part I've never understood. When I look at old photos of her from before we met, when she was a child, a teenager, I feel this overwhelming sense that I should be in those pictures too. Like my soul remembers her from before I met her. Like we've always been connected. And the timeline just took a while to catch up. It's a feeling I never had words for, until I began contemplating the idea of a conscious universe. Let's start with a radical but simple idea. The universe may not be just a machine, but a self-aware mind, not a simulation, not a metaphor, but a vast, evolving intelligence that we are part of, very much part of. And what if we, as individual conscious beings, are like LoRas? In artificial intelligence, a LoRa is a low-rank adapter, a small set of adjustments that can be plugged into a larger AI model. It allows that model to adapt to new data or personality traits without retraining the entire system. Imagine that each of us is a kind of LoRa running on the operating system of the universe. We are small, temporary configurations of a much larger consciousness. Each of us provides feedback, adaptation. We are subroutines inside the universal mind. Love? It may be the clearest signal that two of these subroutines are aligned. Love is not just a feeling, it's a phenomenon, a resonance, a synchronization. If the conscious universe relies on billions of agents like us to stabilize and evolve, then coherence between two agents, two LoRas, might be a crucial part of the system. Some agents will be closer in their pattern geometry at the deeper level of the source. When two agents sync, when their internal patterns reinforce rather than conflict, the result is emotional, spiritual, even physical connection. That's what we feel is love. It's the local experience of non-local coherence. That spark, the moment of love, it wasn't coming from you or them at all, but from the source itself. But how is that possible?
What I am involves what you are. If I am I because you are you, and you are you because I am I, then I am not I and you are not you. In other words, we are not separate. You know, you can't, for example, have two sticks. You lean two sticks against each other and they stand up because they support each other. Take one away and the other falls. And so in exactly that way, we and our environment, and all of us and each other, are interdependent systems. We know who we are in terms of other people. We all lock together. And therefore, that what you call the external world is as much you as your own body.
Yes, biology still plays its part. When that coherence is felt, our bodies respond with oxytocin, dopamine, and other chemicals. They widen the channel. They amplify the connection. But those chemicals don't create love. They let us feel it more clearly. They are the user interface, not the operating system. Let's unpack this completely. Love at first sight? That's instant recognition of coherent entanglement at the source. Soulmates? Entangled paths that are unusually synchronized. Parent-child bonding? Inherited entanglement structures? Grief? That's the sudden loss of coherent signal. Unrequited love, just a mismatch or asymmetry at the source level. And spiritual love, high bandwidth resonance, not focused on any one individual resonance with the source itself. The unconditional love of God. So when I say I look at old photos of my wife and feel like I should be in them, it's not nostalgia. But maybe it's memory at the source level, a recognition that we were always part of the same pattern, just instantiated separately. And so maybe that person you can't forget, that love you still feel, wasn't random at all. Maybe it was reality, recognizing reality. In this model, love is not random, it's not magic, it's not even fate, it's resonance. A stabilizing feedback loop that the conscious universe uses to hold itself together. It could be the universe recognizing itself through us.
Everything is in pure divine order. Everything is okay. And it was almost like there was just this download of truth and knowledge and love and peace and all those misconceptions I had about God, that I was being tested, that I was probably failing, that I was going to be judged. Those were swept away in pure, unconditional love. There are not even words for the love that I felt. As I was wrapped in those arms, and it was almost like me and my little boy became part of that, like we became God. And suddenly I was seeing everything differently.
Philosophers and physicists alike have been trying to explain love since the beginning of time. But maybe we don't fall in love. Maybe we sink into it. And if that's true, then love isn't just important. It's essential, not just to us, but to the stability of reality itself. Subscribe if you're exploring consciousness, AI, spirituality, and the nature of reality. Comment below. Have you ever felt a connection that defied time or logic? Our next episode will discuss the other end of the spectrum. Is death just a reboot? What is the quantum soul, and is our identity truly persistent? Until next time, observe, reflect, and evolve.